Rattlers certainly making this one a ball game, but Rutgers still holding to an 8-point advantage in the tail end of the first half. And thanks to this guy in particular, J.J. Moore, the transfer from Pitt.
Yeah, Dave, I love J.J. Moore. I love what he brings to this team. Tenacity, hard work, experience. The Pittsburgh transfer, shooting a three here, as you see, playing around the basket, added some leadership and some toughness, plays around the basket.
J.J. Moore tonight, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field. And he was a guy who came off the bench for Jamie Dixon's team at Pitt. This is the first time he's coming in as a starter, a senior, and a new school in Rutgers.
You know, one thing I love about senior leadership, too, is guys who've played and who've won. He's played part of winning programs, prep school guy, played at Pittsburgh, a little bit older, going to give a lot of help and support to Rutgers here moving forward.
Campbell all over Spiller. Rozier up top. Spiller working in the backcourt with Jamie Adams. Possession right here for Florida A&M. 3 on the way. Rozier, he's got it. All cotton from three-point land for Rozier.
Rutgers went to a little zone there and gave up an open shot there.
Bench scoring, look at this, Mo, 26-7 in favor of FAMU.
Yeah, I think one of the things we touched on, you know, one of the things that's going to be an Achilles heel for Rutgers all year is their depth. And again, they're a little short-handed tonight, and they're not getting a lot of great bench play.
Mack a little bit short on that three-point attempt. And the Rattlers will run with Bullard. Outside Rozier. Adams thought about it, another stab at it, and he gets the roll.
There he is, volume shooter, volume scorer.
Back to a 2-point contest, a little bit over 2 minutes to go here in the first half at the rack.
You can see Rutgers a little out of sync here offensively, trying to get into some of their new offensive plays and sets, and they're struggling a little bit.
Adams, a charge is called.
Saw that coming, feet were set. Again, point emphasis this year.
No basket.
Walter Davis stands right in his way. Mack disagrees with the call.
Nice dribble handoff. They've been working on that like crazy. That's where we got to look for a jump stop and a slide, or a stop, quick pull up and a little jump shot. Miles can do that. I think he's going to be one of the best scorers in the league.
And the reason why the NCAA Rules Committee changed that block charge call was because officials were only getting it right 65% of the time. They want to get it to around 90.
And coaches like me yelled at him all the time, no matter what.
Spiller, good move. 20-footer on the way off the back heel. Tries to go after his own miss. Craig Brown is there, and Kone picks it up.
A lot of hustle out of Florida A&M. A lot of hustle. They're trying to get to every basketball around the rim.
Under 2 minutes to go, and Rutgers has a 2-point advantage over Florida A&M from the MEAC. Kadeem Jack up top, trying to go past Bobby King. Kone outside. J.J. Moore, tough shot, not the look that Eddie Jordan once said. Jamie Adams out of nowhere has it. And FAMU can take the lead here with a 3. A mismatch with Kadeem Jack all over Adams. Bullard wisely pulls out.
Yeah, Rutgers looks a little tired here. You can see they're a little winded. Florida A&M trying to get a good shot. Probably going to stay in this guy's hands right here.
Under 10 to shoot on this possession. Bullard, left hand, too strong. Follow was no good. Brown was in a tussle match there with Bobby King, and it will go to Rutgers. At half in this contest, we'll talk with Eddie Jordan. Was kind enough to join us. We'll also go inside the play with our very own Mo Casera. First half stats and highlights coming up here from Piscataway. We were talking about this matchup early on at shoot-around today, Mo, and we expected it to go back and forth, and a lot of fans curious to see how Eddie Jordan and his club would play, and a lot of people didn't know what they would see forthcoming, and Jordan said it might be that cat-and-mouse game, what's going on right now.
Yeah, Coach was definitely right, and I think as a coach, early on in the season, you're not quite sure what you're going to get. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of tightness, and they're just kind of trying to work through some of the kinks. But right now, the Rattlers are just playing a little harder. They're a little more aggressive. They're playing loose. They're going after every loose ball, and that's why they're keeping the game close.
Rutgers trying to stymie this 8-0 run by FAMU. Basket, though, is good, however.
Devon Campbell's been a terrific spark off the bench for them. They're going to need that all year from him. He's come off the bench, really giving them some good scoring.
8 points for Campbell thus far, and under 40 ticks remaining in the first half. Rutgers up by 4. Kone all over Adams. And a call here against Malik Kone.
Now that's a mistake. That's exactly what you don't want to do. You're getting down to the end of the first half, and then you put him on the foul line, putting Jamie Adams on the foul line at the end of the half there with a silly foul away from the basket. Just play good, hard defense.
Ken Adams didn't start this contest, leads the team with 8 points, and Jamari Bradshaw nice off the bench as well. There's 2 players with 15 total points combined.
Yep. He can get 8 or 10 pretty quick, can't he?
Certainly, as Abdul Aleem checks back into the contest. In place, Bobby King, a little inside presence here for Clement Johnson's team.
Be interesting to see what they do here, if they're going to go after them defensively here a little bit and try to keep putting some pressure on them.
In and out, and a 3-point contest as Greg Lewis corrals the miss. 20 seconds left in the first half. Kone down low to J.J. Moore, double team. Devon Campbell, beautiful spin move and a pretty look inside for J.J. Moore, and he's fouled.
Nice drive and dish there. Campbell again been aggressive all night. Nice drive, nice dish. Good, big, strong body around the basket, and J.J. Moore. As the year goes on, that's the play he's got to finish. If he can finish that play for them around the basket all year, he's going to really be a tough guard in this league.
As far as 7 for Moore on 3 of 6 shooting. He's a senior. He has to be vocal, but it must be a precarious situation for Moore because he's a newcomer here and only playing 1 year.
He is a newcomer, but you can see he's got some confidence, and sometimes that's just experience. He's got a nice way about him. He was helping his teammates. He was listening to the coaches. Really like the way that he's approached the game, and certainly on his last stop here at the end of his college career, doing some really good things.
And extends the Scarlet Knights lead out to 5, 46-41. Under 10 ticks remaining in the first half. Abdul Aleem, 4 seconds to go, has to hoist it up off the iron. And that will do it, half number 1 here in Piscataway. Eddie Jordan clapping in exultation, but the story so far, Florida A&M's bench play.